So the other day we talked about, basically should you go ahead and buy a 64 gigabyte iPhone or Android in 2023? And the answer to that was kind of 50-50, was kind of like, no, but maybe if you're okay with it. But with the 128 gigabyte device, I will tell you, in 2023, I still think this is more than enough storage for the average person out there. If you're going through and you're using a basic phone for the most part, I do think, if you're not doing anything super crazy or super wild on your phone, you might totally be okay with 128 gigabytes. So for me personally, when you look at the landscape of all the phones out there, they are usually now starting off with the 128 gigs. That's kind of the baseline as of this point. You might be seeing some budget phones every once in a while that come out with 64 gigs, but for the most part, I would say a majority of phones out there do come out with 128, and that is a very beautiful thing to see. With my current iPhone 13 Pro that I've been using since the end of 2021, this phone has 128 gigs. In fact, this was, I think, the first phone I've had with 128 gigs that I've used on an everyday basis. And I have not ran out of storage yet. And to give you some perspective, I don't really monitor my storage at all. I'm not storage picking every single day. I'm not looking at my specific device, deleting things, cleaning things out, always running out of storage. That is not me at all. I don't even think about the storage on my device. And if I go ahead and actually boot up my specific device right now, I can tell you essentially how much storage I have, which I don't think it's going to be super high. So currently I'm actually almost out of storage. So I'm at a 119.4 gigabytes out of 128. But that's actually pretty incredible considering I've been using this phone, basically almost for a year and a half now. And I have not been monitoring my storage at all. So I would say for the average person out there, if you're someone like me who takes a lot of photos and videos sometimes, you just don't want to worry about storage or anything like that, then I think you might be okay. But I would say for the people who probably won't be okay with a situation like this would be the people who are playing or using super heavy intensive games, very intensive videos. If you're always using a bunch of heavy applications on your device, things like that are pretty much going to be the reasons why your specific device is probably, going to go ahead and run out of storage. I've seen this time and time again in so many different ways. So if I were somebody like you, what I would end up doing is pretty much going through and, maybe I would just, get a 256 gigabyte device, something along those lines. It really doesn't make too much sense to go ahead and buy a device with 128 gigs if you're already running out of storage. Like if you're already running out of storage at 128 and you're about to get another 128 phone, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I would much rather you just go ahead and buy a phone that has 256 or 512. You might have to spend a little bit more money, but it's going to make your device feel much more, newer for a longer period of time, and it'll stop you from having to go and upgrade your device all the time. So is 128 gigs fine? Yes, completely. For me personally, it's completely more than enough. But for the average person, I would 100% also say it's probably more than enough as well. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.